What's up, everybody? Tyson Roush, Let's Talk Jets Radio. Hope everybody's doing well. The New York Jets today finally introduced their head coach, Robert Saleh, and it was great. It was absolutely great. You learned a lot about the organization, where they're heading, how they're going to handle things. Woody Johnson is coming back, taking over for, making Chris Johnson vice chairman, whatever he is, which is a good thing. I think Chris Johnson is completely incompetent, in over his head. He couldn't even answer a basic question today. His introductory speech he had to read, which is just ridiculous. Woody Johnson comes back. That's good. Now, let's keep in mind, if you're like in a group that wants Deshaun Watson, Woody Johnson coming back is probably a good thing for you, because he's about headlines, he's about ticket sales, he's about marketing, and Deshaun Watson can do all that for you. But it seems like the New York Jets are now being run by Joe Douglas, and that's a good thing. The new head coach is going to report to Douglas. They actually have a legitimate reporting structure, like a competent football organization. So this is reassuring. It's refreshing. If you looked at all our complaints going into this offseason in terms of how this team is being run, pretty much all of them are being addressed. Now, does that mean the Jets are going to win 12 games this year? No, but you're getting a football guys making football decisions with a proper structure. That's good. The head coach is not going to be calling plays. He's going to oversee all the operations on the field. That's a good thing as well, because in years past, when you had, Adam Gase staring at his playbook, or Todd Bowles ripping the defense, all this, now it's like when something's going on, he's going to have a full feel for what's going on both sides of the ball, special teams, and everything else. I think that's a positive. He's clearly a leader of men. I think we all kind of expected this rah-rah press conference. He'd be all fired up like Rex Ryan, and it was not really like that. He didn't embarrass himself. Dan Campbell, the Lions, embarrassed himself, but he came off genuine, he came off humble, he came off authentic, all about communication, wanting the most out of his players, caring about his players, taking care of them to maximize their potential so they can make the most money they can make. It was ridiculously impressive. So well-spoken, intelligent, and it was an excellent message for his current players and for free agents. So I think it was an excellent representation of the team, of the organization, the direction they're going. Anybody expecting any answer on Sam Darnold today is kidding yourselves. Some of these media questions were complete horseshit. They asked the question about the Mets and their vetting process, which is ridiculous. Right now, the Jets, as an organization, should say all positives about Sam Darnold, to either build him up for trade value or build him up because he's going to return. To ask a draft question in January is ridiculous. The guy just got here. They got to evaluate everybody. They got to get ready for free agency. So many questions still have to be answered that he's not going to answer today. But overall, I think a lot of positives. Woody coming back is good. The change of reporting structure, the fact that he's not calling play calls is good. I'm not going to go too much into detail about his staff. I only just recently saw it. The one thing you hope for is you have veteran guys on his staff to help him in terms of game management, time management, and also the rules, the NFL rules, which was always big. And way back when, the Jets used to have Mike Westhoff, who was like a rules guru, to help them out. So you hope he has that kind of guy on the staff. And other than that, we roll, man. I'm excited, and it's this is the first step. Nothing's guaranteed. A good press conference doesn't mean winning, but it's encouraging. We're cleaning out the stench of Gase. We're cleaning out the stench of losing and incompetence. We're showing that we can be a competent football organization, and this is the first step for it. So I thought it was awesome. So we'll see what happens. A lot of news. As things come out, we'll break it down. Like I said, I don't really have time to look at his staff, but I'm sure there's going to be a lot of overreactions either way. Mike LaFleur coming out of the Kyle Shanahan tree is a good thing. But other than that, we'll see. They have a quarterback coach, which is good, and Greg Knapp. But listen, it all remains to be seen. A lot of this is just words on paper. It's got to translate to the field. But it's all an encouraging start. A new time of Jets football. All gas, no break, and I'm here for it.